Well, hey folks, Species 7 here, and welcome back to the channel. Uther, you want breakfast? And welcome back to Farm Sim 25 and the 7 species chat. Oh, here he comes, look out. The 7 species map. The Homestead map. So, what do we got here? It's the 3rd of September. I don't think we've got anything else ready yet. The sunflowers are taking their sweet time. Well, let's look at the map. That might be easier. Yeah. Obviously right into the very last stages here, but it looks like they're probably waiting for the beginning of October. So I guess what we need to do is some planting. Some planting. So is it time to upgrade our seeder? And probably planter. Well, we'll see. We are sitting on, what is that? The MF326. Hope everybody's doing well today. It is the 3rd day of November. Indeed. Pump. Cheetahs. There we go. Oh, anything in the I'm so special? No? No, well, there you go. No, don't. Barg. Okay. Cedars. Cedar. This is what we're running, right? This guy here. So 4 point, is it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Okay. So yeah, 4.4 meter, or 4.4 meter. Alrighty. So what if we wanted to get into, say, 6 meters? What are we looking at here? Here's 6 meters, 116, eh? Okay, it's a driller as well. Five meters. 6 meter. Yeah, this doesn't do everything though. This is a new unit. I've never seen that before. Okay. So it looks like the bigger upgrades start about there. And then of course we can go into the really crazy stuff. We've got the Lemmican at 12 meters. 180 horse. Wow. That's nothing. But it doesn't do ferts and it doesn't do drilling. This guy's 8 meters. He does drilling but doesn't do ferts. Ah, here we are. 12 meters and does both. 195k. And plants all the usual suspects, right? Yeah, we're not going to do any different than that. I don't think I've ever used this one. 300 horses. I think we can do that. 7,200 and 6,800. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to, what do you got in the old customization? Oh, you can up the mountage? Oh. Alright, well, yeah, we'll do that. Oh, I thought I said sleeper unit. I'm going, what? How do they really think you get any sleep doing that, man? What's the other options here? Slightly fatter? Do we care? Do we want fatter tires? No. Not really. Trelberg's fine. Cedar unit. Design 1. Design 2. No idea. Looks like they moved the hoses around a little bit. Alright. We have a cedar. Okay. Let's hook this little thing up and go and give her a fill-in. The New Holland. Let's have a look. I think these are both the medium tractor. Okay, here's our new, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got the 300 horse unit. Alrighty. Our other one is, of course, the, well, it's a Valtra something. Might even be under the large tractors. Yeah, either way though, but we should probably, for the sake of, I guess there is only one Valtra available because it doesn't have a model number on it. Alright, well, oh, S346. So it might be under large tractors. Let's have a looky. Yeah, there it is there. Yeah, easily. Even at its minimal horsepower, it's probably more than enough. So, I have been doing, well, I wouldn't call it soul searching. I've been doing some thinking and questioning. And doing it mainly because I realized that I've got a week's worth of random videos ready to be put up. Well, not random, but I mean not this game. Videos ready to put up. Now let's... we are on that thing, we are. There we are. What? No, 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 you don't get to suck it back up. Close your lids, lift your ladder. Happy, happy, joy, joy. There you go. I just don't want to waste whatever you got in here for yummies, that's all. Alright, now I believe both of these fields have been plowed and de-stonified. So... oh. Well, you're not looking without stone, are you? What the heck? Why does this field... Zoink. Okay, there's definitely no tractor here awaiting. So, I should have just gotten out at the first unit there and walked over. Alright. You need to get to work. So anyway, what I've been thinking about is this. I have a week's worth of random videos. I have, well, other than this one more day's worth of farm sim videos. Like, one goes up tomorrow, and then I don't have anything past that. Well, I'll have this, right? Oh, should I dump this? No. And I'm realizing the reason for it is because when I sit down and punch up the old computer, you know, there's other things I'd rather do than farm sim. And understand, I mean, it's not because there's anything wrong with this game. This is a really well done game. It has been for, well, literally a decade. The issue is, I've been doing videos on this game since, well, toward the end of the life of 2013. 15 hadn't been released yet. And I've been playing Farm Sim for even longer. And yeah, I'm finding I'm at that point again. Came to it a lot quicker this time than the last time, but I'm finding I am at that point where I'm having a hard time sometimes going, yeah, time to make a farm sim video. Like, today was a good example. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I recorded a video of a different game at 8:30 this morning. And instead of then immediately doing a farm sim vid, which is what I would normally do, I chucked another game in and played that for a while, just to progress. It's something else that I am recording and putting up, but it was, you know, just to get some of the grunt work and the that sort of thing off camera. And then did that with another game after that. And then I'm gone for a walk. I baked a loaf of bread, did a bunch of other normal stuff, and then finally sat back at my computer. And it was only by talking myself into it that I went, well, yeah, you really need to make another farm sim video. Otherwise, you know, that one goes up at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, and then that's it. You don't have any more farm sim videos. You'll have to, like, no pressure, but if you don't wake on tomorrow, you go without. So I sat down and thought about it and went, well, I have a lot of videos up, you know. Like I said, I've got a week's worth of other stuff ready. And so what I'm thinking is, I might, I've got far too much invested in this game and this map to want to just pull the pin, that's for sure. But I think what I'm probably going to do is cut down the amount of times a week. Like, I'm not going to be doing a farm sim video every day anymore. You know, maybe like 3 times a week or something. You know, and try and keep up with the other content in between. I think in the long run it'll do well. You know, the new American map, yeah, it might as well not actually even be being played. It gets very little usage. So that's probably pretty much done. This map, I really like this map, you know. I bugged Old Man for literally years. Since he started making maps. Dude, you know, you should make a Homestead style map. Oh, hey buddy, I really like the new map. You making a Homestead style map yet? You know, basically I think, you know, before he knew even my YouTube handle, he probably it's the Homestead guy. Right? And, you know, yeah, Steve did an amazing job. This is exactly what you would want in a Homestead map, right? I have my little quibbles. Yeah, I think the factories are too big. Wow. I don't have to use his factories on this map. Like I said, there's tons of, you know, tiny versions of all of these things, basically. But, yeah, they don't have the same outputs. They don't, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. And I thought for our first go-through on this map, I would, okay, I don't want to know. I would try and get pretty much everything that was available from Steve's mod packs in here and used. You know, I don't know that I ever will, but there you go. So I'll be continuing with this map, but like I said, maybe, you know, 3-4 times a week. Maybe some weeks it'll be 2 or 3 times a week, depending on, you know, I hate to, you know, sound like I wear panties, but depending on my feelings. I'm sorry, I'm an old school bugger. Yeah, you're not going to load anything because you... Oh, you are. Oh, well, good for you. You are going to suck these things up. Oh, nice. Right. All right. Not, you know, nearly enough, but, oh, yeah, I do, man. I do have a source. So that's kind of where I am. Now, let's also keep in mind, none of us know yet, including Steve, poor dude, what the new DLC is going to do to the game. From what I understand, the biggest concern is they are adding a new crop. Spoiler alert, it's onions. But I mean, everybody knows that. They're not hiding it. It's in all of their... You know what you're doing here, don't you? No, why am I here? Yeah. And I guess because of the way this map is set up, like you noticed when I tried to, you know, put a tree into the pig's pen to give them some shade, that lo and behold, you can't. Right? Okay, that's full. Let's go top up the seeds. Well, I think it's the same thing with crops, and I don't think this time it's an easy fix. Like, I think he's got to do a bunch of stuff to get it to work. Basically, forcing a restart might be the only option. I mean, as usual, he's going to try and not have it come out that way, because, well, that is sort of a worst case scenario. But if it does, well, we'll start again, right? So there is that. I mean, we'll lose an hour or two. Well, okay, 100 and a few. But that's all right. Like I said, I think this is exactly what I wanted in a Homestead map. Oh, goodness, I didn't see it till the last sec there, doggo. My, you came awful close. Awful close. All right, so we are, oh, well, wheat, there you go. We are in the season of the wheat, are we not? Yes, here we are. Oh, sorry. Of course, you're saving the game. Wheat. Wheat, plant me in, yes, we are. Not a problem. Hey, quit driving on my field, buddy. I see those tire tracks. Okay. No. Let's unload this monster and see what she looks like. Just the sheer complexity of these things. My God. Can only imagine that they have a pretty reasonable breakdown level. Let's go... Yeah, what the heck. Let's go easy mode here and turn the lines on. Okay. And yeah, I knew I was off. There we go. So... But yeah, that's sort of the plan. I do apologize to those of you that don't follow anything but my farm sim games. You know, I know that's not going to sit well with some of you, and I really do apologize. But, guys, you got to understand, after 11 years, 12 years of doing farm sim videos and playing this game, it's starting to get a little bit same, you know? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I knew this thing would pull this along. Ooh, getting a little bit of wheel slip there, right? Yeah, you can see it there, just sort of... It kind of has a little bit of a thump. Alright, I don't really want to drive into the middle of the corn, so... Are we going to be far enough? Sure. There we go. Exactly what I was looking for. Now. First row or two. It's pretty tight, pretty close quarters, you know, on these rows. Drop you back down into the dirty bits. How's our rock dude doing? Not bad. He's up to 86% of Stone Age. So, yeah, he's getting pretty high. So, get the first layer of fertilizer down, get our seeds down. Of course, we'll have to give her a good rolling once this bit's done. I was hoping... Oh, he is coming really... Oh, good. I didn't think he was nearly that far. I was kind of going, this may not work out very well. Because I'd like to just roll this right across, switch it to barley, and call her good, right? But, if I still need to wait for him, then I would probably just throw the roller on and go back to this field. But I don't think we're going to have to. I didn't think so. Oh, don't you back up too far. Attaboy. Girl, I have no idea. I haven't looked. Haven't asked. Keep my nose out of people's business. we go. Took a little while just to get the headland done. Ooh. I wonder if he's going to have enough room, or if I'm going to have to go through the emptying him out thing. I think he's only got like a couple of rows left, but he's set, 97%. Nah, it's not looking good. 98? What? Man, since when does it fill up that quick? Come on. You're just being mean to me now. Oh, I tell you. Yep, 100%. Rats. Alright. Make me worthy of carrying stones. Okay, what would I do without this truck? Customize. Customize. Extension. Customize. Yep. Yep. Alright. Oh yeah. Kind of standing on it. Trying to pick myself up by the handle here. It never goes well. Alright. Dude's probably got like 2 rows left. That don't matter. If you's full, you's full. And as I've said many times, mostly to myself, well, better out than in. I don't know what the hell that's got to do with it. But anyway, here we go. You've got a quarter of one row, or half of one row left. Well, I ain't coming back to grab whatever you get on that last bit, buddy. You couldn't have just like shook it back and forth a few times? You know, settled them a bit so you could have fit a few more in there? No, it's by weight, not volume? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Rice fields, yeah, looks like they're suitably flooded, are they? What does that do? Yeah, okay. Sometimes from a distance they'll look like they're flooded, and then you get up close and they're just, well, they're damp. And I don't think rice and damp are exactly what you're looking for. Well, I wonder how much yeast we produced. Probably not enough for me to make a loaf of bread, but, you know. Oh, I looked it up. By the way, you can make yeast with milk. Like, not using it as like a starter to feed your yeast, but actually create yeast from milk. But see how? No way. Is that? Oh, hang on. Whoa. See the size of our milk plant? If you wanted to make yeast, yeah, you'd pretty much need that. Yeah, it is an insane process. Just add, it's actually easier to make yeast from salt than it is from milk. Yeah, and nobody makes it out of salt anymore. But I don't know, maybe they're, you know, it's, yeah. Whereas you can make yeast with, you know, an empty tin can, 2 tablespoons of flour, and a few drops of water, which would fit, well, into the palm of your hand. So, yeah, it is one way to make yeast, so old man's absolutely right in the fact that, my God, is this all yeast? Good Lord. Material's missing. I don't care. I'll never want any more. Wow, man. We could start making wine. Well, that much yeast, we could start... Well, no, that's way too nasty to say on YouTube. We could, yeah, we could start a bakery. I think we have. Do we have a bakery? I don't think we do. I really don't think we do. No, I'm sorry, Wise. That's, potato chips are not a bakery. So, no, I don't count it. Good Lord, that's a lot of bags of freaking yeast. See, this is one of those classic be careful what you wish for things. Because, yeah, nobody on the planet knew it was going to make that much freaking yeast, man. God. So, of course, he's done now, right? I mean, like I said, he only had to go another 30 feet. Jeez. Well, it's pretty even distributing between the seeds and the fertilizer here. They're both at 94%. Alright. Uppy. Alright. Yeah. Your cells turned around. Oops. I'm almost thinking this tractor's barely managing that. Maybe I didn't pump up the horsepower. Because I'm pretty sure I set the seeder to be able to do 20. We ain't doing that. We're doing 15 on the nod. So, or maybe, I don't know. I think that adjustable speed thing is a mod. So maybe it just simply isn't being applied to this particular bit of equipment. I'm not sure if this is a mod or not. I didn't pay much attention. To be honest. Alright. So... I'm gonna get that. Yes, we are. I would almost, yeah, we'll just let it go. I was gonna say I'm almost tempted to just take him back now and hook him up onto the roller, but we can do that once we've got this field a little more done up. Beep, 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 beep. Whoops. Is trampling the sunflowers. Do not trample the sunflowers. Well, I'm going to have to do something with him by the looks of things, because he's going to be right in my way. Pretty good sized field. It's going to take a chunk out of our seedage, that's for sure. That's fine. We got lots and lots. Ooh. Chunk of rock there, and bond to that. Dang it. You had one job. Alright. Fill in the blanks. Whoops. I almost went ahead without lowering the seed thing. And you need that seed thing lowered. I read that in the farming manual. Yes, sirree. What's it look like in here? Yeah, not pleasant. We're just sort of doing this. Wow. Oh, God. Rolling. It's a funny place for a license plate. But I guess. you put it in the normal place, you'd never see it. It would be behind your weight. And in the back, it would be in front of your implement. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's, what the heck, man? You're still dragging it at an angle. No. What the heck? That's not the approved method. There you go. Okay. There you are. There you are. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be October before we get to take our corn down. And we still got that cornfield way off in Neverland out there. Alright, let's get this last bit done. I don't think we'll need the lines anymore. Seeing as it's only a half a cedar wide, we can just drive down the middle and hope for the best. There we go, drop her down and let's do it. Now, oh yeah, right. Apparently. So I think our hemp field is just not suitable. Yeah. Apparently you need one heck of a lot of ground to get a good hemp crop. I mean, that's, you know, ground isn't something we're shy on. We're under the $1 million mark, but, well, pretty sure we've got a couple of dollars worth of, there we go, we'll switch over to barley. A couple of dollars worth of product we can sell, should we think we're coming up shy on anything. Alright. So there we go, a wheat field. Now we can go get Buddy on a roller. Yes, sirree. Let's have a look at our lines. Bong. There we go. I'll make sure I'm not accidentally planting barley on top of my wheat. Whew, that's close, eh? Dang. Oh, here. Okay. What do you got in the back there? Like 3 rocks? Yeah. I should have gone the other way. Oh well. It's just tire tracks. It's not like there's anything even planted there. So let's flip this off. Grab Urola. Which of course we call Roxy. That's Roxy Rolla. Ah, if you get that reference, my God, you're old. Get yourself to a doctor. You get to live here. You're part of the Too Tall, Too Tall for Shelter Club. Indeed. Alrighty. As opposed to tools like this, which are just too long for shelter. But they still get to be put in a garagey. We just have to decide which end we don't mind having sticking out. Whether it's the nose or the butt. I pressed it to open just as we passed the hay shed. Yeah, it's got about the slowest opening animation of any tool in our toolbox, I tell you what. Alright. Perfect. So, with that, my friends, I'm going to call it an episode, and, well, we'll see you back here in a couple of days. Do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to hit that like button. Maybe consider subscribing if you haven't yet. And till next time. Honey. Oh, Roxy. I'm serious. Take care of each other. Ciao for now.